Welcome to the girls, and on today's show we have a special treat, especially for kids of all ages. We have Jerry Keebler. He's a balloon twister and magician.
Twister? Like
yeah,
twist and shout?
Yeah, well, he makes all kind of twisting to make different kinds of
So he
animals.
doesn't do like the arches, because some people
No, that's
artistry. It's an artist. He does the actual animals and different things, not just animals. He does all different kinds.
All kinds of things.
All right.
So we're going to have fun with that.
And he's also a magician, so we'll see.
Yeah, maybe we could have us disappear to an island.
Make me taller.
Make you taller. That's a good one.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe with the twisting. So what's going on? I know you were recently on a trip.
I would trade my shoes for Maurice's, but they're the same. You know, I usually bring them up there, but they're from Maurice's, but I wore these before.
You just want to show everybody you can get your leg above your
your
waist here.
Barely. Yes. So first of all, we have some wine from Bananas here at the Laura Mall. This is where we tape our show. Some people still don't know we're located here. Our studio, one of our studios, the Girls Studios, is located in the Laura Mall, Hazel Township, Pennsylvania. Swing by the mall and see us. We tape Wednesday nights. Yes, I was recently in Florida. We went to the Kennedy Space Center. And it was fun. I actually got to meet an astronaut, a female astronaut.
You're a space cadet, so.
It was out of this world. So Barbara Morgan was the astronaut that spoke, and she taught us a lot about, you know, her whole presentation was taking us on the journey. So she's like, buckle in, and she did all the facts and figures as if you were an astronaut in the spaceship.
Wow.
It was neat to see, like she said, that the space ship is literally going 5 miles per second.
5 miles
They go around the entire Earth in an hour and a half. So they see about 16 sunrises and 16 sunsets a day. Wow. So they get like 45 minutes a day, 45 minutes a night or something.
Does that screw up like your
whole
body rhythm?
That was so neat to me to hear, because just to see it and her showing these pictures from space and what you learn about how humans impact the Earth was very neat. Anyway, it was a nice trip. We got to meet an astronaut, and she was a female, so that made me very happy to be there. And then we went through, you know, they have the memorial, so you get to go through and see all the astronauts.
I've never been there. I don't know that,
check it out.
So I have to check it out.
It was way cool. Way cool.
Way cool. So speaking of way cool,
what else is on?
The weather has changed.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're getting cooler weather. As you can see, we have our heavier shirts on. But, you know, Maurice always has stuff for every kind of weather. So
we need our magician to come in, and like I said, if it's rainy, we need to make it sunny. And if you can hear, I don't know if you can hear in the background, but it's actually pouring out right now.
It is
we're
pouring
here
on
in
our roof,
Pennsylvania.
yes.
All right, well, let's make some balloons and let's do some magic.
All right, get the kids together, call your friends. Be right back at the girls. Welcome back to the girls. As promised, we have a special guest, especially for our kids at heart today. We have Jerry Keebler. Thank you, Jerry, for coming.
Thank you for inviting me.
Well, it was so, I guess, coincidental that I found you. When I was just sitting watching television, I thought, you know, there's not a lot of things on TV for kids, or kids like me, that, you know, to be entertained, or things for kids to learn, hobbies and things. When I was growing up, we had hobbies. So I went on my phone and I just Googled balloon twisters, and up popped your name. So I read your bio, which is fantastic, by the way. You've been doing this for 30 years.
Plus.
30 plus years. What got you interested in it?
Truthfully, I was doing a lot of parades with my Legion's color guard, and this clown group started being like put in the parades right beside us. So they kept after me to, Jerry, why don't you join us? I went out with them and started clowning, and then when I started clowning, then I started learning balloons.
Oh, all right. So it was a growing craft.
You're right.
Well, we have a lot to show today, so we want to get right into it. On the table are many of the balloon creations that you have, and it is truly an art. So why don't you give us a little example of and tell us some of these things.
Fun little things. This is a monkey. I'm going to guess
There's a monkey with the bananas.
monkey.
With bananas.
We
I
got
have.
a rose, right? A
That's
rose?
a
heart.
That's
That looks
actually
like a
princess wand.
a princess
That's
wand.
Hana.
How do you get started with this?
Well, when I started, as I say, it started. Clowns got me started clowning with them, and I first learned from them, and then I went to some conventions, and then I got some books. For those who want to get started on their own, you can learn a lot of different items on YouTube now.
I'm sure my kids could master this overnight because these kids with YouTube, you ask them how, like Alyssa started braiding, like she was only 7 and she was looking
Braiding
online.
hair.
Braiding hair, and she has all these different things. They do everything on YouTube.
Well, I see you have a cart over here, so you evidently do not blow these balloons up. Is that correct?
Sometimes I do.
Sometimes
When I
you do.
first started, people would razz you if you weren't blowing the balloon up by mouth. But
Now they want their balloon quick.
well, it's
so-
not only that. Well, I could blow them up pretty quickly, but nowadays, if you're doing a festival and do 300 balloons,
You're
your
ready to
face
pass
hurts
out, right?
Your
for a
face
couple days. And we're also into a lot of times now, mothers don't want you giving their kids something you just had in your mouth.
Oh, isn't that's something to think about as well. So,
So make us stuff.
did you ever count how many different varieties of things you make?
No.
All right, well, we're going to start counting
Normally,
today.
if I go out and do a festival or a party, I usually have a sign with
I was-
at least 30
Okay.
selections.
At
Was there
least
something
30, wow.
someone ever asked you to make that you couldn't make?
Oh, lots of things
Oh,
people
okay.
ask me that I can't
Okay, so what do
But
you
you-
like to make most?
It really,
What do you like?
I actually like, for girls, I like the teddy bear on the heart.
Oh, that's cute.
Or I have a teddy bear holding a heart.
Very nice.
This is so
And
cute.
is this a turtle over here?
That's a turtle, and we have a ladybug, and I can make smaller versions that you can wear as a bracelet.
Let's do that.
Wearable balloons. Well, you
No.
have one on your head.
I didn't know if you wanted to start off
I'm
by
the
learning how to
coconut
do something.
from the
though.
palm tree.
Yeah, we could absolutely learn, Jeannine, because just in case this gig doesn't work out, we're going
Now,
on
I'm
the road
always
making
afraid that
balloons.
these are going to pop. Or
Well, they do that,
Oh, great. I need goggles or something.
and we have some different types of
Are we following your lead?
bubbles. Well, right now I thought I'd demonstrate, that's called a bubble.
Oh, that's scary.
And the bubble can be little or it can be bigger. Just wait for me. This is called a loop twist, where you make a loop and then twist it. So,
Oh,
so what I thought we'd
it
do,
doesn't
we're going to
stay.
start off
Okay.
and make a loop.
Okay, a loop. There you
A
go,
little
loop
bit
de
smaller
loop.
loop.
How's this?
Yeah, about right there. And twist that. Grab with your left
scared.
hand and twist with your right.
Does it hurt? Does it pop?
I'm afraid.
Don't- You want to go ahead and squeeze it.
Okay,
Squeeze
good. Got
the
it. Okay, that's good.
Now make another
next.
loop about the same size.
On the other side?
Yep,
Oh my
no, right
goodness,
here.
this
Right
is
here.
scary.
Okay.
I'm like sweating. Then what? Hold on, I did this one first.
Okay,
Okay. Do one more right here.
there we go.
This is hard to do.
I'm finding it quite easy.
One of the big things you have to not be
one
afraid
with
to
the balloon.
grab
Grab
the
it.
balloon and squeeze.
Okay,
it
I'm
won't pop?
squeezing it. Okay. Oh, it's very
And
screechy.
you want me to
Now
make
what do
another
I
one
do?
here?
What is this?
Yes.
Ah!
Well, let's see. Well, that one came out a little bit short here. Do another one right, squeeze right there.
Oh, okay. I'm
Nope,
scared
you
of it.
squeeze.
Okay, and then,
It won't pop. Go ahead.
okay.
Now, if you turn it up like that, you've
It's a
just
sword.
learned how to make a sword.
Oh, a sword. All right. Well, my sword's a little short. I'll have to just bop you with this part. Mine could
You
be.
didn't hear my joke
Mine
before.
could be like a big long nose.
I said I'm wearing the
Jerry.
palm tree, but I'm the coconut.
Oh, I know, Jeannine. We all know your coconuts. You don't even have to
coconut.
keep on reminding us.
Oh my God,
We'll
I'm
get you
just
back up.
sweating.
That's what you
okay.
just made.
Dun, dun, dun.
This would be my kids at the house. really.
Exactly.
Kids, stop fighting with the
I
sword.
bet this is fun
run
at
it-
birthday
I
parties.
run into this a lot where, like, mothers want to know, well, how many different things can you make? Well, I can make a lot of different things, but if 40 kids all want swords and helmets, I'm going to make 40 swords and helmets.
Exactly.
Now, we're going to take, that's a sword.
Okay.
Now we're going to take it and bend it down like that. Just bend the,
Okay, bend the nose down. Okay.
now make another loop.
Which way is the loop coming?
Make a little loop right here. Bend this like to there and make a loop like that.
Okay.
That's good.
Okay.
God, that's
Twist it.
Squeeze.
Oh, I'm making a puppet.
Squeeze and twist. Squeeze about right there.
Okay.
Isn't that like, that's scary, you know?
Now go down and make another loop right here.
Okay. Twist,
Yep.
squeeze, and twist. Okay. Is that a dog?
And then if you, then all you have to do is put a face on your puppy.
Oh, my puppy.
My puppy is so disformed. I don't know what I.
Well, if we had a little more balloon there.
Jeannine, mine isn't a puppy. I think mine is a.
A popped.
I don't know what
puppy.
it is.
One
Oh,
of the-
mine looks like a little those little wieners, without legs.
Well, one of the first things you have to learn too is that you can't blow the balloon up all the way. You have
Okay.
to leave a tail because as you're twisting, it pushes
air.
the
Push
balloon
to the
towards
air.
the end.
So that's the secret.
That's one of the secrets.
Let's learn magic. When we come back, we're going to be learning magic. We're here with Jerry Keebler, and he is a magician, balloon twister, glitter tattoos, and he also does clowning. So we'll be right back. You're watching The Girls.
All right, we're
Here
gonna
on
clown
SSP
around.
TV. Guys, we're going to do some magic here on The Girls. We're with Jerry Keebler, and we're going to get right into these tricks because we don't want to waste any time.
Been doing magic for a long time.
I started, my mom bought the Cub Scout Book of Magic for my 10th birthday.
How about
Wow.
We're going to start off, I have a deck of cards here. I'm going to do a Pharaoh Shuffle. I'd like you to just say stop at some point.
Stop.
Okay, I'd like you to take that card, look at it,
This card. Okay. Put it
put it
back.
back in the deck. I'm going to close the deck up, give them a little tap. Now there should be one card in the deck and one card only that will appear different from the other cards in the deck. Anytime now there'll be one card and one card only that will appear different. It might, oh, and indeed, there appears to be one card that's different from the others in the deck. Now, Deb, would you be at all amazed if we took that card, turned it over, and it was your card?
That's my card.
That's your card, I
Is that
saw.
your card, Deb?
But it had a blue back.
Well, tell you what, just put your hand on it. We're going to do that again. Now, Jeannine, I'd like you to do the same thing. I'm just going to go down through the deck. I'd like you to say stop right there. Okay, I'd like you to look at that card.
Okay.
We're going to close the deck up. Once again, there should be one card and one card only that will appear different from the other cards in the deck. Anytime now there'll be one card and one card. It might be near the bottom. Sometimes they stick. Okay, here I am on TV. I'm all nervous. I guess I'm making mistakes. The only card that's different is the card you have your
Is
hand
the
on.
card
Would you
that I
turn
have.
it over and show it to Jeannine?
What? That's my card.
It changed 20 to diamonds.
Do that.
Wait. I had my hand on this card the whole time, Jerry.
That's cool.
That's spooky.
Now, I was thinking
Wow.
of going on a trip here in the near future. I have a prediction right there, and I've brought some postcards from different places. Like we have one there, it's from like India, and go through them. There's one from like Madrid. We have from, you can see we have
Every
different places.
country.
All over
What
the
I'd
world.
like you to do is just take the stack of cards and cut the deck. Cut the
You
deck
want me to
of
do it? Okay.
postcards, yes. Lay it on top. And then just take that top card that you cut to,
Want me to take this card?
take that card.
Should I look at it?
and what you can do is show it, go ahead and show it to our audience. And if you would open up your envelope and show, I didn't even see what it is, and show us what
Can I look?
a prediction I made earlier today.
It's the same card.
the same
And you
card.
made that prediction. I have France. What do you have?
France.
I love
That means we have to go to France.
I know. We need to go to France.
Wow.
Well, that's amazing. Look at that. And we're right here. I don't know how he's doing this.
I have a little bag, and in the bag, we have a $50 and we have a penny and a $50. I'd like you to hold the bag tightly at the top there.
Okay.
Hold up. And I'd like you to choose one of the coins, say either $50 or say penny.
I'll have the penny.
You'll have the penny. Hold on tight there. I'll just take the $50 out then, leaving you the penny as you requested.
What?
Okay.
How the heck? And there's no hole in there, Jeannine. What the?
You kept the penny.
Jerry, this is awesome. I wish you
Jerry's
could
quick.
make money appear. Our kids have a good time having it disappear.
Yeah, right.
We do that. I still do that old thing of the quarters from behind kids' ears.
And they love it.
I have a little wallet here and 2 packets of cards.
Okay.
I'd like you to choose one of the colors.
Why don't you choose it, Jeannine?
Okay, blue.
You want the blue? Okay. The blue packet will be yours. And in this packet, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. I'm going to lay them down there. And I'd like you to start thinking about the 4 queens that are in a deck of cards.
Okay.
So you pick the blue, so the red cards will be yours. In this packet, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. I'd like you also to think about the 4 queens that are in a deck of cards. Now, I'd like you to mentally select one of those 4 queens.
Okay.
Okay, now I'd like you also to select a queen.
Okay.
I don't want you to pick the same one she picked, so I'm going to just step away, and I'd like you to whisper to her what color
Okay.
you picked, either red or blue. Da 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 da. Now, whatever color she picked, I'd like you to pick a queen of the other color then.
Okay.
Have you done that? Okay. What I'm going to try to do now, I'm going to try to get your card to jump into her packet. I'm going to try to get your card to jump into her packet.
Okay.
And it happens quickly on the count of 1, 2, 3. Did you see them jump?
No,
Yes.
but my knees
Neither did
buckled.
I. Now, what card did you select?
I selected the Queen of Spades.
You course, if we spread this packet apart, guess what?
Oh my
One
God.
is now face up.
I can't believe this.
What card did you select?
Queen of Hearts.
The Queen of Hearts. If we spread this packet out.
Oh my God.
Now remember,
about
we're
that?
not quite done yet, because there's your red card. There's your blue card
So
over
the color
here.
changed too.
Now, if you were listening closely, I did not, when I showed you the cards, the packets, I showed you that I had 4 cards in each packet. I did not say I had 4 queens in each packet. If you had picked anything else, I would have been in trouble because the other cards in,
Are all jokers.
How about that?
well, we'll use these for it.
All right.
I have 4 coins and I have 4 cards. What I'm going to do is put a card on top of each one of the coins, so we have cards in the coins just like that.
Okay.
Now what happens is the 3 $50 don't like their little brother, the quarter, to be alone. So I'm going to snap my fingers, and what happens is the first coin goes over, the second coin goes over, and finally the third coin goes over.
What? What?
He's quick.
Wow.
I'd love to learn how to do these magic tricks.
But
We have
the
time for,
thing
like,
with the
one more
quarters,
trick.
I'm just like blown away because I just don't know how you did that.
Many years ago, I had a friend by the name of Wade who helped me start with magic, and it was right about the time that the Karate Kid came out, so to this day, I still sometimes call him, I call Wade Sensei, and he calls me the Magi, and I like to sometimes to have Wade help me.
Okay.
What I have some cards here, and these are ESP cards. We have a circle, some wiggly lines, a cross, a star, a square. Now, in a regular deck of ESP cards, there are 25. We're just going to use 5 today. What I'd like you to do is take the cards, mix them up, shuffle them, and just lay them out down onto the table there.
I'll spread them out.
Yep. Now I'd like you to choose one of those cards and just push it forward away from the rest. That one? Okay, let's put it over there. And I'm trying to get some thoughts here to send to my sensei. All right, I think I've got him. I'm going to try to send it to Wade. What I'd like you to, I need some help here.
All right.
I just happen to have the business card of my sensei,
right.
Wade. Would you take the card and call him up, please?
Sure. So we are going.
And can we put it on speakerphone? then?
Yep.
I say it's just not working for me today to get it from you. No, you can. No, I don't.
All right.
the Keebler.
Hi, you've reached Wade. Sorry I missed your call. If this is the Magi's friend, I'm sorry for not being available to take your call. Please tell the Magi that I have a strong sense that you've selected the circle. That's my prediction, so I'm staying with the circle. Feel free to let me know how I did. All others, leave a message.
It's the circle. Oh my God, this is blowing my mind.
That's crazy.
This is like
we can do
really
this all
crazy.
day. I wish we could make more time for the show, but you do parties. You
parties,
book a lot of
festivals, I do kids'
festivals.
parties, I
you
do
can check out
adult
you on
parties.
Facebook and get in touch with you, and you can make magic happen. You could do all kinds of balloon. What are we?
Twisting.
And Jerry, it was nice meeting you. Thank you
Thank
so
you for
much,
having
and
me
thank you
today.
so much.
Thank you, Jerry. I hope you had as much fun as we did.
been
We're going to
fun.
continue playing around here. We'll see you next time on The Girls. Bye.